New developments this morning. 5-year-old Liam Ramos and his father are back in Minnesota. This after a judge ordered their release from a Texas detention facility. Now, the young boy, he had captured the attention of hearts of so many people since he and his father were taken by immigration agents in Columbia Heights more than a week ago.
And we've been following the case ever since, and now a court order mandated their release. Texas Congressman Joaquin Castro says he picked up 5-year-old Liam and dad Adrian, escorting them back to Minnesota yesterday morning. They were being held at a detention facility in Dilley, Texas. Many in Columbia Heights in that community say they are grateful to see them return, but share concerns for other students who they say are still in Texas.
We know how much trauma is going to be going through the family for so long, and the community is ready to support them. We in Columbia Heights are like, we're not done until our families come home.
Assistant DHS Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said in a statement, quote, "The facts in this case have not changed. ICE did not target or arrest a child," end quote. Meanwhile, the judge who ordered their release acknowledged the two may ultimately be deported, but that result should occur through a more orderly and humane policy than currently in place, end quote. In a statement, the Columbia Heights School District says Liam's release is an important development, adding, quote, "We want all children to be released from detention centers and hope for the reunification of families who have been unjustly separated," end quote. The school superintendent says the students still there range in age from 17 to as young as 2nd grade.
Now, as that facility in Texas, we are learning that ICE halted all movement there. This after 2 people detained were diagnosed with active measles infections. DHS has confirmed that they have quarantined some detainees and say they are providing proper medical care.
It's 6:04. Let's check into the live desk. Maria Lisignoli joining us because you're following, Maria, protests planned for day 1 of the new CEO for Target.
That's right. The new Target CEO, Michael Fidelki, starts today. This morning, protesters plan to rally outside Target headquarters in Minneapolis. Organizers say they want Target and Fidelki to call for ICE to leave Minnesota. This rally will happen just 36 hours after protesters filled 23 Target stores across the Twin Cities metro. Here's video of protesters at a Richfield Target on Saturday. Another protest happened at the Target in Dinkytown.
700 small businesses closed on the 23rd in solidarity with the general strike. Target stayed open. Target's allowed ICE to use its parking lots, and if you go to any business in our neighborhood, they have signs up very clearly saying that ICE is not welcome here. And so to me, it's very straightforward. It's a question of will, and they don't have the will to do it, so we're going to help with that.
A source familiar with the matter confirmed that Target does not have cooperative agreements with ICE or any other immigration enforcement agency. Last week, Fidelki joined 60 other CEOs of Minnesota-based companies calling for, quote, "an immediate de-escalation of tensions and for state, local, and federal officials to work together to find real solutions." Today's rally starts at 8 a.m.
And we'll be closely watching it. Maria Lisignoli from the live desk. Maria, thank you.
This was yesterday. This is hundreds with what they have called the Singing Resistance marching along at Nicollet Avenue. It's right here in downtown, just a few miles away from where Alex Preddy was killed just over a week ago. The event was organized and hosted by Westminster Presbyterian Church. Meanwhile, hundreds of bikers took to the streets of Minneapolis this weekend, also in honor of Alex Preddy, many of them wearing yellow vests that said, "Peaceful observer, don't shoot." Cyclists traveled about 9 miles. They went all through South Minneapolis, started over at Washburn Park, and made stops at Preddy's Memorial Site, Renee Good's Memorial Site, as well as the VA Hospital. So this ride was organized by Angry Catfish. That is a local bike shop where Preddy was a customer. The movement spread, with events planned all across the country and even in a few European countries. Preddy's family thanked everyone who took part and calling the overwhelming support comforting and a demonstration that there is still goodness in this world. They said, in part, Alex wanted to make the world a better place for all, and he would be so happy seeing the incredible support from the close-knit biking community.
We're also hearing from the man the feds claim they were after when Alex Preddy was killed. Jose Huerta Chuma spoke to CBS News over the weekend and says federal agents were following him, but a local business let him inside. He says he saw everything that happened next. Alex started recording. Agents confronted him, tackled him to the ground, and moments later, Preddy was dead. Chuma said there's a lasting sense of guilt, saying, quote, "I'm very devastated spiritually. Why did they kill the man? He didn't do anything," end quote. DHS officials say Chuma is a violent criminal. But documents reviewed by CBS News found his record includes traffic violations and a disorderly conduct misdemeanor offense connected to a domestic violence arrest, which was later expunged. The Minnesota Department of Corrections says there is no record of felony convictions.